Picture this. You're on the perfect date, and you're nailing it. Charming, thoughtful, everything a good guy should be. Then, out of nowhere, she drops the bombshell. "I think we should see other people." What just happened? How did Mr. Perfect Date turn into Mr. Left Behind? Welcome to the paradoxical world where good men find themselves deserted for the so-called jerks. Brace yourself, because we're diving into the twisted, perplexing, and downright baffling reasons why women leave good men for bad boys. Stick around to uncover the secrets to breaking this perplexing cycle. Intrigued? You should be. 1. Emotional roller coaster. One of the biggest reasons women leave good men for jerks is the emotional roller coaster. Good men are reliable, predictable, and stable. And while those are all great qualities, they can sometimes feel a bit monotonous. Enter the jerk, who's like a roller coaster ride. One minute you're at the peak of excitement. The next, you're plunging into chaos. This unpredictability triggers a rush of emotions, and whether we like to admit it or not, emotions are addictive. Ever heard of the term intermittent reinforcement? It's a psychological concept where rewards are given at irregular intervals, making the recipient crave them even more. Jerks are masters at this game. They'll shower a woman with attention, then pull back, leaving her wondering and yearning for the next high. This push and pull creates a cycle that's hard to break free from. 2. The challenge factor. Let's face it, humans are inherently competitive. We love a good challenge. When a woman dates a good man, everything feels easy. He's always there, always reliable. And while that's comforting, it's also, well, kind of dull. On the flip side, jerks present a challenge. They're hard to read, difficult to pin down, and that makes them infinitely more intriguing. It's like trying to solve a complex puzzle. You're hooked until you figure it out. Women often fall into the trap of thinking they can change a jerk. The idea of turning a bad boy into a Prince Charming is tantalizing. It's a project, a mission, and if she succeeds, it's a huge ego boost. But more often than not, it's a mission destined for failure. Yet, the allure of the challenge keeps her coming back. There's something undeniably magnetic about the so-called bad boy. He's confident, assertive, and exudes an aura of danger. These traits are incredibly attractive because they signal strength and dominance. In the wild, these are the traits of a leader, an alpha. Even though we're far removed from our caveman days, these primal instincts still influence our behavior. The bad boy doesn't seek validation. He's unapologetically himself, and that's intoxicating. He's a rebel, and who doesn't love a good rebellion? This rebellious streak makes him seem more alive, more in tune with his desires, and that's a powerful draw. It's the classic case of wanting what you can't have. 3. Self-worth and validation. Here's a hard truth. Sometimes women date jerks because of their own self-worth issues. A good man might seem too good to be true, making her feel unworthy. On the other hand, if she can win over a jerk, it feels like a validation of her worth. It's twisted, but the need for validation can drive people into unhealthy relationships. When a jerk gives a woman attention, it's like a hit of a drug. It's powerful, exhilarating, and makes her feel desired. This fleeting validation keeps her hooked, even when she knows deep down it's not a healthy dynamic. The good man's steady affection, while genuine, doesn't provide the same rush. 4. Fear of intimacy. Intimacy is scary. It requires vulnerability, trust, and a willingness to open up. Good men often seek deep, meaningful connections, which can be intimidating. Jerks, on the other hand, are usually emotionally unavailable, making the relationship feel safer. There's no pressure to get too close, no fear of getting hurt because deep down, she knows it's not going anywhere serious. This fear of intimacy can drive women to choose partners who are incapable of providing the emotional depth they crave. It's a defense mechanism, a way to protect oneself from potential pain. The irony is that this avoidance often leads to more pain in the long run. There's a reason the story of Adam and Eve involves a forbidden fruit. What's forbidden is always more enticing. Good men represent the safe, acceptable choice. Jerks are the forbidden fruit, the risk, the taboo, the adventure. This allure of the forbidden can be incredibly powerful, making women gravitate towards the very thing that might hurt them. 5. Social conditioning. Society plays a huge role in shaping our perceptions of attractiveness. Pop culture is filled with examples of the brooding bad boy who ultimately wins the girl. Think James Dean, Han Solo, or even modern-day anti-heroes like Tony Stark. These characters are flawed, rebellious, and yet deeply attractive. Women, influenced by these cultural narratives, might subconsciously seek out these traits in their partners. The good guy is often portrayed as boring or the friend zone material, while the jerk is the one who gets the girl. These narratives can deeply influence real-life choices, leading women to overlook the good men in favor of the bad boys. 6. The thrill of rebellion. There's an innate desire in many to rebel against the norm, to challenge societal expectations. Dating a jerk can feel like a form of rebellion, a way to assert independence and make choices that go against the grain. It's a way to break free from the mold and live life on her own terms. This thrill of rebellion is exhilarating. It's a way to assert one's identity, to stand out and to feel alive. The good man, while a solid choice, doesn't offer the same thrill. He represents conformity, while the jerk represents freedom and defiance. Despite all the rational reasons to avoid jerks, their magnetic appeal can be hard to resist. It's a combination of confidence, unpredictability, and the allure of the unknown. This magnetic appeal can draw women in, even when they know better. And there you have it, folks. A deep dive into the perplexing, often irrational reasons why women leave good men for jerks. It's a complex web of psychology, emotion, and cultural influence that defies simple explanation. So next time you find yourself scratching your head over this conundrum, remember, it's not always about logic. Sometimes it's about the irresistible pull of the unpredictable, the thrilling, and the dangerous. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more valuable content. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.